Welcome to 15 on the Scene. Charles Calloway here, financial advisor to small business owners and their employees. I'm really excited today. I'm coming to you from 9 Bar Coffeehouse here in the shops at Riverwood Athletic Community. This is actually my neighborhood. This is where I live here in Clayton, North Carolina. Today I want to introduce you to the owners of Jason and Diana of 9 Bar Coffee Shop. Diana and her, they're pretty amazing. Diana and Jason, they're very amazing. They own this business. Diana has a successful real estate career. Jason works a 50-hour-a-week job as an IT professional. And did I mention they have 4 children as well? So our first question to you guys is, how do you manage all that?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I think that's one of the questions I get all the time, to be honest with you, is how do you juggle it all? And coffee, because I don't sleep a whole lot, and support. We support one another amazingly well. So when we opened up the coffee shop and started real estate at the exact same time, we knew there had to be a good support system, and a very strong one at that, in order to succeed. And so having his backing to really just be there when needed with the kids and the shop and everything else has been huge. So it's a team effort, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have to have a strong marriage in order to pull this off with everything you balance.
I think so.
Yep. Let's go back to when all this started. It was like, how many, about 4 years ago when you guys first bought this place, or 3 years? 3 years. So when we met, I think it was like 4 years ago, you were working behind as a barista, I think that's what you call it, and I used to come in, this is one of my pit stops, and you were serving coffee, and I was amazed then. You're working a part-time job, and you had children coming in and out and everything. What led you to, tell us the story, what led you guys to make the transition to maybe buying this location and then opening it up for yourselves?
So it's always been a dream of mine since a young age to have a coffee shop. Having that dream and making it reality, I feel like, are two different things. And so it was always a dream, but never really did I see that folding out to where we are today. But I worked for O'Sheen, and a good friend, and he opened up another location and then presented to us the opportunity to purchase the business as an asset purchase. I instantly got excited, but then at the same time, the excitement, and then said, you know what, I'm going to back off, because I would jump all in, and that's the difference between the two of us, is I'm going to jump in and do it, and he's got to analyze and think through everything. So we balance very well there. So I said, you know what, you talk to my husband, let me stay out of this picture so I don't get excited, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And so I left that in his hands to kind of run the numbers, see if it's something that was a smart decision, and you can say on that.
So what was that like, Jason?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm a planner, I'm a prepper, I do a lot of research, do a lot of learning, training, stuff like that ahead of time. And I've always been, a fan of business. Like, I love businesses, to run a business. I like to see how they work, I like to see how the pieces work, processes, systems, that's me, right? So pretty much exact opposite, which is, I guess, why we complement each other here.
Right.
So, so I kind of did that, kind of took a step back, ran numbers, things like that. But at some point, you got to do it, right? You could overanalyze all day long and never make any traction or progress.
She probably helps you with that part.
She does, right? And that's good. So I keep her back. She keeps me forward. So so we did. We ran all the numbers and everything. Everything came out like, let's just do this. So finally we did. We pulled the trigger.
He came home actually and said, what do you want to name our coffee shop? And I was like taken by that, because I wanted it, but realistically, my husband is not someone who just jumps on things, and it took a few months. It wasn't instantly, but I was shocked, to be honest, and I let him come up with the name. We together thought about it, but he really came up with the name, and then we just dove in knowing, if we're going to do this, let's make it happen, and here we are today.
I love it. My timer's going off here. I guess that means we should stop. But take a moment, Diana, and tell people how they can get in touch with you guys here at 9 Bar.
Okay. We have a website, just 9barcoffeehouse.com. You can order online, and we'll have it ready when you arrive here, so you don't have to wait. You can reach us via email as well if you ever have questions. I do have business cards inside, so always come in. It's an open door. We love to talk to our community, so don't hesitate just picking up the phone or coming in and talking to us as well.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.